Joseph Ransom pulled up.
So good to see you. Hey, you've been working out, huh? You've been working. Look at you. Look. This is Evan.
He's our driver, isn't it?
Assalamu alaikum. Very good to see you, man. Biden Baratula.
Chat, what's up? Did this guy say anything sneaky about me?
No, that means Eid Mubarak in Bosnia.
No, I said before I come. Did you say anything about? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I just said that you're from Syria and Yemen.
What?
And you're Saudi too.
I think that's a good rule. So we can get the people confused. They actually think I'm from there.
No, he is. He told me privately he's Saudi, so now we know.
That's it, guys. He got me. I work for the government and I hired him.
He's paid by Iran.
No, we have a contract with SNEAKO. That's why he's promoting Islam.
Yes.
So actually, Tommy Robinson was right.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my God.
He exposed us now. Why did you tell them that I'm Saudi?
Because you look kind of Saudi.
Do I? Chat. Where do I look like I'm from? You know, when I come with taxi drivers, they tell me everything. Some people, they tell me you're Italian, some people, they tell me you're Iranian, some people, they tell me you're this. So it's perfect.
We're never
I'm
gonna
camouflage, you know? Camouflage.
You have been working out, huh?
Yeah, that's
Why
what
is everyone saying
no,
that?
that's what I'm saying. Like, he looks good, mashallah, bro. You look like have you been working out though?
I have. I've always worked out.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're not there. That's
What brings you to Somerville?
Actually, to see the Warner. Not you so much. But
What did I do? What did I do?
This is the guy, bro. What do you want?
What?
Now, of course, I got to see you through the Warner.
How was your Ramadan?
Great. Awesome. Ramadan is always good. How was your guys' Ramadan, you know? You were the lucky ones who were in Saudi at the end.
Yeah.
Who invited you?
I couldn't come. Actually, yeah, Sheikh Ahmadi called me even before Ramadan, but I just couldn't. I had like an arrangement before. So alhamdulillah.
Next year.
No, absolutely. But for me as well, you know, I love Ramadan, especially Ramadan in Saudi, but the problem is I don't like the crowdedness. It's so crowded.
That's the most crowded it's ever been.
Super crowded, and sometimes it's too
much.
difficult. Yeah, I love Medina. I just go to Medina. Everyone is in Mecca. I just go to Medina.
Medina was really
I
crowded
stay
too.
in Medina.
Medina was also hectic.
But it's less.
Yeah,
Very less.
yeah.
Especially if you do Umrah. If you do Umrah in Mecca, very, very.
Have you been there last 10 nights of Ramadan?
I have actually. Yes.
Great.
I have been, and it's a different thing. So you have to try it.
I have to go back when it's not, right?
It's a different atmosphere. No, I'm saying in Ramadan,
Were you from
it's a
Sarajevo?
completely different atmosphere. You can come in the winter. I'll probably go in the winter maybe sometime. You should go in the winter. You'll find it's quiet. You can have your time. Because I like my quality time. You know,
I love Bosnia, bro.
creator. You don't want too many people
How's my
there.
hat? Good hat?
Yeah, not being a big
Like
group.
that. Yeah. But Ramadan, I said, has its own flavor, right? So if you come in the winter, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be different, you know? So each one has its own atmosphere. So you got to try both of them. So it's good you did, actually.
No, I 100% noticed that. Like in Medina, bro, it's so much easier to worship. Makkah, just getting to the masjid it's a mission.
I know.
It's a whole fleet.
When I was there sometimes in Ramadan, I just stay in the masjid from Asr all the way till Fajr, and then you come back.
We are from US, so this family from
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. I'll turn it away. I'll turn it away for this. I have 2 questions from Halako. He asked me to ask somebody in Saudi. There's no troll question. I can tell he doesn't trust me. He's like, what is it? No. It's real questions. Well,
Based on life experience, bro.
Yeah, no, come on. Well, first question: did you see the video with Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim about the people of Yemen are the best of people questions?
I don't think there's a hadith that's that wording. There's only a weak narration, I think, that would say that wording specifically, like the best of people.
So it's not reliable.
I remember the authentic narration about their character, like the good hearts and character like this, but about them being the best of people. I think there's a narration, but it's not authentic narration.
So if you go to the MuslimVibe.com, the quote is, the best people, another hadith, the people of Yemen are on the verge of descending upon you as if they are clouds. They are the best people on earth.
I don't believe this is true.
It's not authentic? Okay. Did you see his answer to my question? I asked Sheikh Asim Al-Hakim, and he basically said, like, if you have doubts, then you're a kafir, get out of my house.
I really don't think he said it that way.
No, he did say it that way.
But he did like say something before or after. I don't think he's just like, you know.
He said, well, because I said that I had doubts about that hadith.
Yes.
And he said, if you have doubts, get out of my house.
You know, I think a lot of people confuse two words. Doubt's a question. You can have a question about something, not understand something, and want to seek a clarification. And I think doubt is a completely different issue. Plus, understanding a hadith is not a doubt in the 6 articles of faith or religion. You get the point. It's not doubting Allah, not doubting the existence of prophets, their relations, something like that. So it's not like you're going to say someone's a kafir just because has a question about a specific thing. I don't think that is the correct thing to say. But anyways, there are some scholars who held the position. The Arabs, not as individuals, but as a nation, have virtues because Allah revealed the Quran in the Arabic language. But that is a weak opinion based on the narrations, like for example, the narration of the Prophet ﷺ for his death, which is the most authentic narration you can find about him saying that there is no difference between the white and the black, and the Arab and the non-Arab, right? Only difference is piety, and the Quran is also clear on that. Is that inna akramakum inda Allahi atqakum, the most honorable among you is the one who is the most pious. So there is no this idea of being the best people or chosen people or whatever.
So the Arabs are not chosen
that.
people?
Absolutely not. We criticize this idea.
Okay.
So it makes sense. No sense. But people can be chosen for certain things at certain periods of time. If that makes sense. But to say a group of people is the chosen people means just that it full stop.
It's a Jewish
doesn't
belief.
exist. Doesn't exist.
Okay.
This is Jewish belief. Yeah.
And are you allowed to have, because people were criticizing his answer to my question because he's basically, people have this idea that you're not supposed to question Islam, but you're saying that we're supposed to question.
Let me tell you something important that a lot of people need to keep in mind. When someone lives in a Muslim environment, like a scholar, a person of knowledge, and he lives in a Muslim environment, he gives his fatwa based on that Muslim environment. If a Muslim who's born his whole life a Muslim comes to me and asks me a question, the way I would answer his question is not the same way as someone who's a Muslim. You get that point? So a lot of these scholars that live, let's say in Saudi or certain countries, yeah. So a lot of these scholars have a more traditional, very strict approach to many things in their religion. Not necessarily that that's a bad thing. So they, because the culture is an Islamic culture, you assume that people will have a strong faith.
He doesn't like Western Muslims. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he's like, this is the problem with you Western Muslims.
I like Sheikh.
So do I. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I know. He's also an oracle person. So he's a man of his word. He's not like some sellout in these type of things. Right? He's not like that. But the thing, his approach is more of a direct approach. You know? And look, in the end, we're not trying to please the people. We're not apologetic about Islam. We're not like, oh, please accept Islam, please follow what we say. It's what Allah said in the day of judgment, you will stand before Allah, I will stand before Allah. You know the point. But answering questions is a part of the religion. And asking questions is how you seek knowledge. Companions of the Prophet, one of them, he was asked, how did you become so knowledgeable? By asking. You ask questions, you learn, you become more knowledgeable. That's how it works. So only certain types of questions are not encouraged. Useless question. For instance, you know, how many branches and how many leaves are on the street? That's a useless question. How many bricks are on the floor? There is useless knowledge, there is not a beneficial knowledge. So these types of questions are not encouraging. But good questions, coming from a sincere heart, someone who wants to learn, it's always encouraging. Yeah, so I believe also I don't believe also he was like saying it the way like that way you kind of the people took it, right? And I think a lot of people like they like to criticize. You know, a person who spent his life teaching people about Islam, answering their questions, benefiting the deen of Allah, there is a level of respect you're supposed to give that person. Right? Even if you say he made a mistake, there's a way to approach him making a mistake. But a lot of people, they like to talk like keyboard warriors, you know? Okay, I'm going to say whatever the guy said something I didn't like, before I'm going to write a whole article about this person. That's some respect, right? The person spent all his life, even if you disagree, approach it with a respectful manner. Okay, Sheikh, I disagree. Because, okay, here's a verse in the Quran that I mentioned to you, the most honorable, the most pious, hadith of the Prophet. See, I disagree with your position, Sheikh, based on these authentic narrations.
So that hadith is unreliable.
That hadith, which I need to look at, but I believe
that's why I asked the question. Like, and I want to show like
you can show it. Yeah, I don't believe this is authentic.
It's not authentic. The people of Yemen are the best of people, and I've heard it because my friend Slim is Yemeni. It was like one of the first things he said. I don't know if you know Slim or Adam Saleh.
Not really. Maybe have seen them, but if you show me the picture, maybe I recognize them. Yeah, but yeah, it's not like anything racial or anything like that. Absolutely.
I have two more questions.
But you see, that's another problem. If you say the people of Yemen are the best of people, that means not all the Arabs. Even that.
Well, the Arabs were the biggest pagans.
No. My point is, if you say the people of Yemen are the best of people, that means the other Arabs who are not Yemeni are not the best of people.
Okay.
So to even make the claim that all the Arabs, that also doesn't make sense, even if you use that narration, basically. Yeah.
Do you want a photo? I have two more questions. Two more questions. Oh, you will. Okay, the questions from Halako.
Halalko is doing the content now, yeah?
He's doing great content, doing great work. He just hit 10K on X. Two questions. I lost it, sorry. Wait.
That's fine.
Can't find it.
All the Saudi pictures here.
Yeah, there's a lot. Sorry. Halako, text me right now if you're watching the stream.
I think you can search in the chat, isn't it? Where is the search? You don't have a search button?
I just saw it here, so it was not too far. I was panicking. I'm just trying to do a quick. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, never mind. Wait. It's gonna be right here. I promise. Yes. Okay. Two questions from Halako. When is the earliest you can give Zakat al-Fitr?
And that's an issue of disagreement. Some scholars will hold the position you can do it from the beginning of Ramadan. Some scholars will hold the position you can give it 2 nights before. Some scholars will say before the Eid prayer. Some scholars will say after just before the Eid prayer you can give it. So it's let's say it's a very easy. No, it's a very easy thing for Muslims. So you have a wide range of opinions. So you're able to give it earlier if you want. You were able to give it in the last few days, 27, 28, 29.
What is Zakat al-Fitr? Is Ramadan Zakat?
Zakat al-Fitr is the zakat you give at the end of Ramadan for Eid. Basically, for people, you give them a zakat, but it's food, it's not money, right? Okay. So you give them food, and it's because people are breaking fast. Poor people want to eat, need to eat, so you give them food basically after Ramadan. So it's a celebration of breaking the fast.
So I saw Mesut Ozil giving out meals for iftar. Is that what Zakat al-Fitr is?
Well, I don't think he was giving Zakat al-Fitr. I think he was giving just charity.
Just iftar?
Yeah.
Okay. So if people give, I have a Gaza charity right now. If they give to that, is that Zakat al-Fitr?
No, that's Zakat al-Mal. It's different. The money of the Zakat of money, not Zakat al-Fitr. Zakat al-Fitr only specific to after.
But it is food. It's money for food.
No, but it's not the same thing. If you give Zakat al-Fitr, you have to give it food. You have to give it rice.
You have to give it meals,
grains,
exactly. Okay.
Grains or rice or something like that, a specific amount, right? Okay. The Prophet said sa', which is a specific Arabic amount. Let's say 3 to 4 kilos of rice or something like that. You give it to someone, that's Zakat for a certain right? But you have to give it food because the Prophet commanded to give it. Now the Zakat of money is the money you have. You purify it by giving 2.5%. So you give it as money. Now the poor person has a choice to do what he wants. But if you buy food for him, that's not Zakat al-Mal. It's his choice to use the money for his benefit. You don't make these decisions for him. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Can we take a picture? Yes. And then one more. Take the picture. Okay. Question. Can I give money to my mosque who will give out food? I think you just answered that.
Yeah.
So no, it has to be food specific.
Unless you know for a fact, the only way to avoid this, you know for a fact that they will take the money and buy food and give it. So they will be.
That's what my charity is.
So they will be your representative in doing that. But there are only certain types of things you can give.
Okay.
So the Prophet said sa'a min tamr or sha'ir or a qut. So he said only certain types of things that you can give. So it's not like any food. So if I give you money and you go just buy food, that doesn't fulfill.
So no Lay's chips or no pork?
No.
You get your pork.
No, you have to give these, the rice, grains, stuff like this, dates, very specific things that you're able to give as zakat. It's a very specific zakat, right? But zakat of money, they can give. So if you are going to give it to the people in Gaza, they can give, but they have to keep in mind something. Is that in Gaza, it's not only Muslims. Let's say 15 to 20%.
So Zakat doesn't count towards Christians?
No, it doesn't count towards Christians. So they would have to just calculate that 20% or 15% of it is not considered Zakat.
Okay, so you have to give 20% more to try to balance it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can balance
That's
it
a good
out.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah, so Zakat is for very specific types of things. Yeah.
And it's launchgood.com/Gaza SNEAKO. We raised 10,000 in one day. All right, I just opened it up. Yeah,
okay.
My past last year.
Let's hit the target. And the target is, let's hit it, inshallah.
Did I ask you already, what was the number one? Did I ask you what your number one takeaway from Ramadan is?
No.
Okay, Muslim answer. What's your number one takeaway from Ramadan this year?
Look, the purpose of Ramadan is only Allah Azza wa Jalla says in the Quran that He ordained the Quran as fasting. So you can have taqwa. What is taqwa? Taqwa is God.
Knowledge of God, God consciousness.
God consciousness, yes. Why is that the most important thing? Is because you know the only one who sees you and knows that you're fasting is Allah. So when nobody is around, you can go, you can drink, you can eat, you can do anything you want to do, right? You can break your fast, and no soul would know. That's why Allah says, "As-sawm li, sawm, fasting is for me, and I will reward accordingly." So God left the reward for Himself, right? Based on looking at you fasting, what you did, He will reward you, and God is the most gracious, right? So fasting, the purpose behind it is that you keep this God consciousness throughout the year, not only in Ramadan. So when nobody sees me, there's no stream, there's no camera, there's nobody around. Who sees me? Allah sees me. He is the one that I have this God consciousness. I had him throughout Ramadan, and he sees me. I'm fasting because he sees me. Also throughout the year, I'm not cursing because he sees me. I'm not fornicating because he sees me. I'm not drinking alcohol because he sees me. Even if nobody else sees me. So this is the takeaway that every Muslim should take from Ramadan. It's the most important thing in Ramadan.
So basically a remembrance that God's always watching you?
Absolutely. And that you behave in accordance to that. And by the way, this is the highest level that a person can reach. Prophet said there's Islam, there is Iman, and there's Ihsan. And Ihsan is that you worship Allah as if you see Allah. But if you don't see Allah, then you know that Allah sees you. So if I'm going to take this step, I know Allah sees me. If I'm going to say this word, I know Allah sees me. I know angels are writing. So does this word please Allah? Does this action please Allah? Does this behavior please Allah, right? And if you live your life in that way, then this is the highest level you can reach, which is the level of Islam. So fasting kind of gets you adjusted.
So do angels see your intentions or only God does?
No, only Allah sees you.
So angels just write down your actions, but
Your
God's all knowing
deeds.
of your intentions.
Absolutely. So Allah, as the Quran says in many places, only Allah is the one who knows that which is in the hearts. Right? ما تكن صدورهم وما يعلنون, that which their hearts conceal or the chest conceal, and that which they declare. Only Allah knows. Now the angels, they see your behavior, they see your words, so they will write what you say. Right? And that's why the person is held accountable for the thoughts. You just have a thought, but you don't say it out loud and you don't do the action. The Prophet said you're not held accountable for that. And angels are not going to write that because they don't know, right? Only Allah knows that you had this thought or whatever.
And it could also be a whisper from a jinn, right?
It can be the whisper from the shaitan. So the shaitan and the jinn, like jinn, bad jinn is shaitan, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, you can be, this is the job of the shaitan. 24/7 to just...
Sometimes, like when I'm praying, I'll get just like crazy thoughts, right? And like when I started praying, I would yawn very consistently.
That's why the Prophet said you should cover
your mouth
yes,
with
or
yarn.
try to hold them as much as you can. But the interesting thing the Prophet told us, there's a specific shaitan that comes to you in the prayer. His name is Khanzab. He has even a name.
What's his name?
Khanzab. It's a very difficult name, I know.
Hanzab.
Khanzab.
Hanzab.
Yes, that's very good. So Khanzab comes to you in the
Khanzab.
prayer, and then he tries his best to get you distracted. Oh, he'll tell you the hadith that you mentioned here. Oh, do you remember that thing that you forgot? So all of a sudden you're praying, and it's a very important thing you forgot, but all of a sudden you start remembering. Oh, I left, the water boiling, or I did this, or I did that. So it's kind of just trying to distract you from keeping your prayer in time and being focused.
Rumble, we're ending. Come on over to party.
You're still in Rumble, yes.
Well, I don't have
Well,
a
what's
deal.
Party? Party is another...
It's my new streaming website. Yeah, I'm always jumping around.
But is it like well known? Many people on there? Or?
It's new. It's very new. Yeah.
Look, that's what really matters. At the end of the day. It all-
Well, talk to me. Let's get more questions. Let's keep farming Lantern while he's
Loyal
here.
fan base.
Let's get.
So I
If
think
anyone has more
it's-
Ramadan questions for any Eid questions for
Yeah,
Muslim
yeah.
Lantern.
He
Okay.
spelled that. Not many people have spelled that.
Is music haram?
A musical instrument.
So singing is fine.
If you sing and I sing, there's no issues. As long as we're saying good words, nothing bad, then there's no issues with that.
And there's levels to it, right? Like listening to demonic rap is different from.
Of course, not all sins are equal, right? Not all sins are equal. And keep in mind, also it can be allowed. One instrument, which is the dove, can be allowed in certain exceptions, which is celebrations, so by women in a marriage or a ceremony or something like that. So you can use that. But generally, living your life based on music 24/7, you're just listening to it, becomes addictive, becomes part of your life. You cannot live, study, do anything unless music is in your ear, workout. So if it becomes that way, then absolutely that's
I used to be like that. Headphones in my ear all day, gym, cooking.
and then you start
this.
dancing all of a sudden,
Yeah.
because of the music that is in your ear, which is not like, I would say it's not a masculine behavior that comes out.
Is
people
dancing
have this-
haram?
Well, it depends how you do it and where you do it, right? So if you do it like a woman, then obviously it's haram.
Can I get sturdy?
I don't know what sturdy means, bro. Don't get me these things,
Okay.
I was saying,
They're asking if you're Salafi.
I'm a Muslim, that's it.
Mashallah.
Everyone should be a Muslim. Allah, this is the most important thing I tell you. All of these titles and names that people use, there's an intention behind them. You call yourself something, people label you, they put you in a corner, and their job is to make judgments about you. Prophet ﷺ told us, Allah first told us in the Quran, هو سماكم المسلمين. He named you Muslims. Your mother named you I'm not gonna say your name. I don't know if you know your name. Okay, so your mother named you. Yeah, okay. Your mother.
You call me Hubert though.
Yeah. Okay, your mother named you Hubert. Let's just say you call yourself that. You call yourself that on a daily basis. When your mother called you that, now the creator of the heavens and the earth called me something, I'm gonna call myself that. I don't care who else called me whatever, right? So Allah named us Muslims. Then the Prophet told us, name yourself what Allah named you. Servants of Allah, Muslims. And then the Prophet recited the verse. So if the Prophet commands me, Allah names me first, but the Prophet directly commands me to name myself a Muslim, I'm not going to name myself anything else. Now the people, even the words you say, you use the word Salafi, or you use the word Wahhabi, or you use the word
Hanafi, Sufi.
No, but Hanafi is more jurisprudence.
Okay, so Hanafi is different than Salafi?
Yeah.
Because they all pray differently here. Well,
They pray according to the madhab, Hanafi madhab.
they
Jurisprudence.
say Ameen really quiet. They're like,
Yeah, so they believe the dua, right, in default should be in secret. So dua in default should be in secret. But obviously the strong opinion is that you say out loud because the Prophet said say it. If the Imam says Ameen, say Ameen. Right?
I was the loudest one saying I was like, oh, shit.
I love when everyone says it loud. It fires me up.
I know.
It fires you up and it shows strength in a way, it shows numbers, so there's benefits behind it.
Strength in numbers.
I honestly like stuff for. I wish like everyone could say Surah Fatiha at once. That would be awesome in the masjid.
It'd be hard
Probably,
to time it
but
up.
then people are very bad at timing. So
Yeah,
imagine
the timing would work.
Is
Is praying 5 times in one sitting okay? What if we don't have time to pray during the day? Well, okay.
It's definitely not okay because Allah says that He ordained the prayers in specific times. So the prayers have their specific. It's like you're asking me if I have meetings at work, can I take all the meetings in the same time? Of course, you're not going to be able to because you have a meeting at 5, you have a meeting at 7. And those meetings, you need to do them in that specific time.
Sorry for interrupting your life.
That's missing the
I've been
prayer.
watching you since a long time.
How long
It's
you
a
been
major
watching?
sin.
I don't know, since you're like 50, 60,
But
since
everyone
you
understands,
started.
you know, people have
Yeah, a little bit
difficulties,
from the
stuff like
beginning,
that.
before
But
Islam
try
and
your
everything.
best.
Where are you from?
Yeah, from Bosnia. I'm originally from here, but my father's Algerian. I was born and raised here. And I just came all the way here.
You seem tired. You just ran.
Yeah, I was running, man. Cool.
What's your name?
Cool. Abdullah.
Abdullah, great to meet you. So you watching those 15, 16?
Yeah, I mean, from before I used to watch.
Shaving my head probably.
Exactly.
When you're an OG.
When you just started, like from the beginning, like when you were before Islam, before everything.
Yeah.
So now I just saw you guys in Mecca, Medina. I saw with Adam Saleh.
that is why
Yeah, with all the guys.
Aki
Lord is here as well. Yeah, cool.
He's a big guy, yeah.
I just wanted to welcome you here. You're welcome anytime here. So I see the light is still on, but
Yes.
I don't. I didn't want myself to be in. But
it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Can I ask one thing you learned this Ramadan?
Well, basically, just to help people out in need. We must all be together. I mean, Muslims, we must
strong men, the group of strong
like
men, they will struggle.
gather our,
So many chests, so many
let's
people.
say, possibilities in order to make the Muslim world a better place, to end the war in Gaza. Definitely, and that would be pretty much it. How about you? How long are you gonna stay?
I think one more day and I have to go.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
come
to go.
on.
Yeah, no, there's a Jewish guy who gave me the call, so I have to go
Oh, all right.
tap dance for the Jew.
Yeah, I saw you like in Europe doing these kind of interviews.
There is a portion.
Yeah.
It's cool, yeah, with everybody. I mean,
No, we love the Jews,
understanding religion, of course, we love
Yeah.
Jew, but Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he used to be the Jews as well. I mean, in Medina in the beginning. Yeah.
Wait, what did he do?
I mean, he used to have this Jewish neighbor. The story when in the beginning he used to he has this Jewish neighbor where he used to help him out and everything. But he didn't accept Islam at the end.
If we
No,
had
as far as I'm
So
concerned.
he converted a Jew?
No, no, I did not. No.
No. Muhammad Sallallahu did.
No.
No, he didn't. No. Muhammad converted a Jew.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah,
A bunch of stories.
Okay, I didn't know that
You're
one.
taller in person, man.
I get that a lot.
Have something.
Yeah, 1 or 2. He's a big guy, mashallah.
Word. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Where are you from, though?
From before, man. I met you like
We're good, man.
this summer. Welcome to Bosnia, friend. We're living here now.
I'm streaming right now. Yeah, what's one thing you learned? One thing you learned this Ramadan?
I could do more. I could do more in faith
In faith, or what about the rest of life?
and the rest of life. About the business, about the school, about the studying, about learning, everything.
What made you realize that?
That connection with Allah and everything in life comes with a lesson. And every hardship that you go through is a lesson in some kind, so in some way.
With hardship comes ease.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, look at you. You're in a good mood, huh?
He's like,
Absolutely. I'll do it.
Assalamu alaikum, my Jew.
You get a picture. You get a picture. Everyone gets a picture. Oh, man.
little blurry. It's okay.
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
How
good.
was the Umrah, man? I saw you.
Umrah was good.
I saw you like cutting your hair like this. And
yeah, a little.
I saw
snippet.
everything.
I didn't want to. I have a nice haircut, so I don't
Yeah,
want to.
like I mean, still have the hairline, not like me. I just had my hair transplant, you know.
Well, Turkey's not too far away.
I mean, you have it here as well.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, for cheaper as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Turkish people open up here like
the Turks
clinics and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, so when is it gonna grow?
In 3-4 months. I mean, the results gonna start to be.
Okay.
Yo, I have the check. Can I take number?
I don't get my number out like that. I don't get my
Yeah,
number
sorry.
like that.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't want to, but I just wanted to welcome you here. You know.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, no problem.
I love being in
I
Cerebral.
appreciate it. Let's take a picture all together, man.
Sure, yeah. Let's ask Warner.
Yeah.
Get a hair transplant. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Well, alhamdulillah, he's really been inspiring me, bro. Like
Him?
Yeah,
Probably
'cause-
because he's boxing.
yeah, he's been boxing a lot too. So
The guys
it's
that
like,
sneaked him.
he's
The same,
inspiring
the same
me
guys
too.
that I told him I'm gonna sneak him.
You did actually,
I
yeah.
predicted
You
the
did.
future,
I
but
don't
this
know
guy
that.
never listens.
Guys.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you did that.
You were right about that.
Yeah, I told you.
So you weren't surprised that Fresh that this happened?
No. Look, I think anyone who makes fun of you when you're not there with other his friends or whatever is not your friend. It's as simple as that. No matter what they say, they make fun of you for content, and so they can make other people laugh. They're not your friends. And you know what? They start attacking me for that. And if it wasn't true, why would they attack me?
No, I mean Myra and I are good friends, but yeah, the other one is.
But he was there when it happened,
But
and a friend would defend you.
He did defend me. He did defend me.
If he does, then that's a good time. But if someone just allows you, someone makes fun of you when you're not there, how is that your friend?
Yeah.
Especially online for thousands of people, he's getting something out of it. People are entertained by making fun of you. So he's not your friend.
Who do you think's gonna win the fight?
Is that even a question, really? Yeah. You or that guy? Are you serious?
I'm
If
serious.
I bring my little niece, man, she'll do a good job. I don't think that's even a question, bro.
Okay, so I think we know. I'm still training. I'm training every day.
I don't think you need to
joined
train
too,
for
though.
that fight. You can walk a little bit back and forth.
Well, I like training. It's fun,
No, it's good. It's good. So don't underestimate your. I want to say opponent, but in this case, I don't think it's appropriate word. So. You'll be good, man. You've been training anyways before, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're planning to fight someone. So.
But
I don't think he's gonna fight you anyway. I don't think he will. I don't think he's the type of person who'll go in the ring with another man.
Well, he called it out for years
It
now.
doesn't matter. It's all talk. Anyone can talk.
But he has a masculinity podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
He said, really?
It makes zero
No,
sense.
what does that say about the Red Pill Masculinity podcast? If the guy-
The Saudis love this guy. Oh, whenever he goes, Stickles. They're just like they're ready.
Saudis, they're very influenced by America.
Yeah.
Right now, they're very influenced. That's why they have all of these, concerts and whatever. They have a lot of influence from America now. The public, the people, they look up to them and whatever. But the minute you visit America, you go to New York and you see the drug addicts and the garbage bins everywhere, you're like, okay, this is nothing like the movies. Because people watch the movies, and the movies makes Americans look like they're the most, superior nation on earth. All of these advanced weaponry, the clean streets, the intelligent behavior, all of this stuff. You go, you actually interact with them. You realize that this is all just show. It's a show.
You know what's so crazy? I remember there was this video of this American guy visiting a village in Africa, right? And he's like, they asked him, "Hey, where are you from?" He's like, "Oh, I'm from America." He's like, "Oh, America, is that the place where people jump off tall buildings to end their life?" Like that's how. That's their perception of America.
Is it talking about 9/11?
No, they're talking about like people who commit suicide. Oh, that's the place where people commit suicide. And the people in the village, like they have no, like they're like wearing barely nothing, and they're like, "Oh, you're from there?" Like they think about that, like they don't even think about that, To me, that was insane, bro. Like that was the perception, But it's so crazy, like you said. It's like almost like the films is like their propaganda.
Before I first visited, I had the same perception. So I'm even talking from experience, right? If you're not born there, if you're born in a different country, overwhelming majority of other countries, that even the European countries, even for example the Japanese, look at some country like the Japanese, they're very advanced, intelligent people. So they're all reading, You know, there's like less than 1% of people who cannot read. And those people, they still look up to America. Even though they dropped the atomic bomb on them, they still look up to the Americans. So there's this idea, but when you visit, interact with people, you realize they're not what you thought they were. I told you, Hollywood and the movies is what is giving this huge image to the people.
It's almost Hollywood. Yeah, it's almost like they're putting a spell on the people through the movies.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
It's like all illusion. You know what I mean? Like they say, it's television. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think the chat is gonna like this stuff.
Yeah, numerology people. So do you don't like how Saudi's developing?
No, developing is never a problem. Nobody talks about developing. You can develop. This is what the thing about the West. You can develop economically and degrade morally, and that's not developing.
Okay.
So development should be either
Becoming
both.
better.
Yeah, in every way. And morality is the core of the society. So if the society has bad morality, then it doesn't matter even if you're advanced. The people, sooner or later, are going to destroy the society.
Yeah. They keep asking. They want me to ask, should we hate kuffar?
We hate disbelief. We hate the disbelief. We can have enmity of someone who has enmity towards us. But what do you mean by hate is the question. Like, if the hate is just a feeling that I dislike that a person worships other than God, then that's a feeling. But if you say the hate it moves to the action of doing something bad to someone else, then no, that's not it. Okay. So it's all about what do you mean by hate. If you mean by hate, an action in the heart, I hate that the creator of the universe that created everything and has given people blessings, they still choose to worship other than him. Yes, I hate that, for sure. Who doesn't hate that? But to say, then therefore I'm going to do something to somebody, I don't know. That's not teaching.
Okay, so should we hate gay people?
It's the same thing. You can hate the idea that someone disobeys God in that way and go against the natural way that God created them in. But does that now lead you to behave badly with that person? Your bad behavior can just lead that person further away from the truth.
Exactly. This is a controversial thing I have with my community. I said, like, it's pointless. You should hate the sin, not the sinner. And a lot of people are like, no, we hate gay people, but that doesn't do anything. In fact, it pushes people further away.
Yeah,
it probably makes them even gayer.
I think I'll be honest. I think it's impossible as well to fully separate the sin from the sinner. I think as human beings you cannot do that because you know someone is doing the action. So I wouldn't use that terminology. But at the same time, I'll say, for you to behave badly with them, aggregate them, say things that they don't want to hear, make fun of them, is just making an enemy.
That's
and
what
they're
they
never
mean
going to
by
come
hate.
your side.
That's what they mean by
No,
hate.
then that's not correct. That's not correct. And you'd be surprised. Like I have some conversations. I was in America in New York, Times Square, or whatever. I had the discussion with this the girl that is born a girl, but then transitioned into a man or something. Yeah. And in the end of the conversation, it was all it needed is just a conversation. And she wanted to come back to Islam. She accepted it for a while and then stopped. She wanted to come back to Islam. She agreed with the things that I said to them.
Warner, there's no bathroom. Oh, okay.
So it's all about like actual, genuine conversation. If you do care about the person, then you want them to leave the bad behavior. And if you make fun of them, then it's for yourself. It's not for them. You pretend.
That's what I told them, and they got really mad at me.
Well, like I said, the people they just want to make fun for their own entertainment.
And that's selfish.
Absolutely. Yeah. What do you get from it? Are you a better man or masculine now because you make fun of this gay guy or whatever? What do you get from it?
Nothing.
It's an immature behavior, at best. That's it.
You want to guide everybody. That's the goal.
Yeah, and certain things are, okay, let's say repelling naturally. You know, you see certain behaviors, you know, a man is a man, a woman is a woman, you know? And you get repelled by the action.
What were they saying? L Lantern, we hate kuffar and gays. L take. Yeah.
They can hate they hate whom they want. It's not up to me to tell them what to do, you know? Thank you.
6 chavapi.
And this is the best thing. I don't...
Havala.
Sorry.
Ovo 10.
Ma io
Ti deve fare questo.
Oh look, they gave you no onion. They actually followed through.
Yeah.
Well, this looks really good. Oof.
The same kebab you eat today.
Yeah, I've had one.
This
Yeah,
morning.
one?
Yeah.
What is this, beef?
Yeah.
It's mixed. It's like.
I got pork for you.
It's 70%.
Funny to you? Makes you laugh?
It's 70% of the cow meat and 30% of the lamb, of the sheep meat.
And 100% pork.
Yeah.
When the stream is done, man.
Stop.
Stuff.
Is this perfect? Nice hot meal in the cold. Oh, that's awesome. Looking at it hits.
Feels very European.
I don't.
Like if there was like a nice fire nearby, that'd be dope.
Yeah. Dude, this is amazing.
Sure. This food's pretty cheap too. Good price. W eating with forks, not hands. Whatever.
I'm eating with hands for that. I can go against the.
You could take the Arab out of Saudi, but you can't.
Muslim lantern.
Exactly.
Something.
It's Sunnah. Shave the beard, but you don't shave the beard.
Talking about the mustache, you know? You are
Don't you
pointing
want
at the mustache.
You want the reward? Oh yeah, no, the mustache color.
No, it's not shaving actually. It's
Is it just trimming it above
trimming.
the lip?
It's trimming. That's the most authentic
You-
actually, not
yeah.
shaving.
So yeah, my comments have been so funny since my reversion. It's just like every little thing.
I want to ask you, what do you think about like okay, like popular people that become Muslim, right? And then now suddenly, all the Muslims want to advise them. Like, what do you think about that? Like, what should an influential person that becomes Muslim, how should they navigate that? Like, all of a sudden now everyone wants to tell them what to do.
Yeah,
You know?
it's the problem of today is when you become well known on social media, people start giving you respect you don't deserve. So if I just make videos, that makes me a somebody. You know, it doesn't make me a somebody. I'm just a normal human being. Like this guy sitting next to me, just just a normal human being eating food. You know, that's it. So you don't become a somebody, and therefore you don't become an authority. But the public people have a perception that the person becomes an authority the minute he has some sort of a following. And as an extension, when he becomes a Muslim or whatever, okay, you're an authority now, so you're going to listen to everything you say. They take the religion from that person. He just accepted the religion yesterday, and they want to learn from him somehow. Right? They want him to talk about things which he doesn't know. So, for example, we've seen this with many people. We've seen, for example, Tate, how they bring him on podcasts and they ask him about Islam. He just accepted Islam. When he started, he just accepted the religion. You're bringing him. He didn't go to study like any other profession. You go to study to become a doctor or whatever. You're not going to come to a random person, you know. First day he's in med school and okay, tell me, come this interview about medicine. It doesn't happen, you know. People need to understand. These are just normal people. They're new. They just accepted the religion. You have sins in. You have bad actions that you do in secret. They're just on camera. But what I advise this is, if you are someone who accepted Islam, keep your sins off the camera. So it's a simple. It's not difficult to do. Like it's not like a impossible behavior. Just keep it to yourself. That's it. But yeah, the people, like I said, the problem is in the people's perception. They think this person is an authority, even though he just accepted the religion a day ago or something.
That's a good point.
People love to criticize. That's what they like.
It's so fun, the Haram Police. It's so much fun.
He enjoys them. So just
So
send them
fun,
to,
bro.
just send them to SNEAKO. You know?
No, I understand why they do it to me.
Just go.
I get frustrated with it, but like Haram policing Sonny and Warner and Medina is like the most fun activity.
Like, brother, we're near the Kaaba. What are you doing?
We're in Mecca, brother.
I told SNEAKO before, but many of them are not even Muslims.
Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
They're not even Muslims. They many of them write the name as if they are, and then they want you to leave it. That's
Yeah,
why
no,
they just-
they like trolling.
Exactly.
It's a fun way of trolling. It's
Oh,
really
the
good.
comments.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
comments.
many of the people are criticizing you, telling you do this. They're not.
They
actually
make their
Muslims.
name like Ahmed or Yusuf
Yeah,
or something.
and they just criticize.
Yo, I've noticed a lot of fake Muslim comments. There's
Yes,
a
yes,
lot of them, but like even like I've been thinking about I just took my shahada today, mashallah, and I'm like, you're not real. Like you're
It's
just
so fun. Dude. Like, it's a good angle. If you want to troll, like that's got to be a fun.
What's
one.
really fun is when you do the owner is a reverse card on them and you ask them how many rakahs in Surah Fatiha.
How
And
many
they
rakahs
start
would
like
do?
saying 4, 12, and 11, and then you just know these people are fake.
yeah. How many rakats in ghusl? Yeah. It's so funny. And they'll memorize Surah Fatiha to pretend to be believers
Some of
too.
them,
It's
yes.
so crazy.
That's crazy.
Right, and then some of them do that though, no?
Because they have to make a legitimate case. Like they need to pretend that they were there and they left it.
I'll finish it.
But they did that at the time of the Prophet too, right?
That's a great point. Imagine at the time of the Prophet himself, you have people who are pretending to be believers when the Prophet receives direct revelation. And he even has a list of the hypocrites with name, but they're still pretending. So imagine today, if they're doing it that time, and there's the verse of the Quran about that. Become Muslims in the beginning of the day and then leave it in the night. That they may disbelieve, so the people may disbelieve, right? So it's a tactic that many people do.
Why did Allah create the world? So I know that like the purpose we're here is that this life is a test, and the purpose is to worship God. But why create everything?
I think you asked me that question on stream once, right?
I think so, but I don't have like a good answer.
Yeah. The problem is I don't know what you mean by a good answer.
But not necessarily a good answer. Like I don't even know like what. All I know is that Allah
the
says
problem
like,
with this question is trying to understand why the creator does what the creator does.
Okay.
And that's something you can never understand. So you need to be in the position of someone to understand why they do what they do. So we are limited beings, right? If I want to put myself in the position of the creator, understand why the creator does what he does, in this case creation, any creation at all, then I would not be able to. But the creator told us certain things, that you're created for worship, created to learn and inhabit the earth, be tested. These are the purposes that are mentioned in the Quran. You're here, you're being tested, you're here to inhabit the earth, you're here to learn. Like Allah, when He brought the angels and Adam. Adam had this ability of learning, right? So Allah used with the angels after creating him, because they said, why did you create Adam? So then Allah demonstrated to them, look, this being is able to learn, memorize, and then say these things, right? So all of these are the purposes mentioned in the Quran. But to understand the full picture, you're not going to be able to unless you are with the same attributes of a creator, which you're not. If that makes sense.
And Allah says He didn't create us for His amusement.
But yeah, so there are certain things that Allah tells us that He didn't do, right? This is an example of them. That Allah says, if we wanted amusement, we will do. If God wanted to amuse Himself, He amuse Himself. He doesn't need you to do that. This is what the verse of the Quran says, right? So we know it's not for amusement. Also, it says. Also, it says not out of no purpose. Abath, just playing, no meaning, no purpose, no wisdom.
This isn't random.
Yeah, so it's not random, it's not without purpose or meaning, and it's not amusement. So if they're not these things, then there is a wisdom. And for you to completely understand the wisdom, you cannot until you are in that position.
That makes sense.
It was a lot lighter than I thought. I'm still hungry.
Really? Share. I'm still not done.
You don't want it?
No, take, eat with me.
It's easier.
I ordered one chicken too.
Okay, good.
Alright. I'm eating, so I don't know. No, it's okay. How are you? Eid Mubarak, Habibi. How are you? Alhamdulillah. No, it's nothing. I'll talk to you inshallah after. Barakallah feek. See you.
It is good, East Shai. Great food.
It's a very good brother. He's driving us around before me when I was with a friend. Yeah, no, eat with me like I said. Being shy, I know you're hungry. Eat.
Isn't it haram you're supposed to eat on Eid? So you're like haram for eating.
You're supposed to eat on Eid? What do you mean? We're eating.
We're not eating enough, man. You're not eating enough.
No. You're supposed not to fast on Eid.
I know.
Take extra meat.
Big.
Stop being shy, bro.
You want me to take your meat? Haram, bro. Thank you.
Take the restaurant's meat, not my meat, yeah?
Clip that.
Don't clip that.
Man. Hey, so do people eat it without the white sauce?
Yeah, sometimes. Normally. I usually get it without, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that... imagine this with mayo. That would be good, right?
It's an insult here sometimes.
To add mayo?
Ketchup and
or
mayo.
ketchup or anything.
No.
If you ask, they will look at you like, oh,
Like the meat's not good enough for you.
yeah.
Oh, crap.
No, it's you're
Yeah,
insulting
look,
a traditional dish.
The way he said no. I was like, oh,
You gotta
crap.
take that meat raw.
Yo, what's
No, did he? Like,
need
like
to feel the
can
real
you,
meat.
Can you, like, add something
That's
to
what I'm
that?
saying. No mustard, just raw meat.
Oh, wait, put it back on. Oh, they get so it's like the Italians, like when you add
Pizza.
yeah.
Ketchup to pizza. Mayonnaise. Mayo to pizza.
Oh wow. They're like, I made it perfectly, huh? Right, they get insulted too, right?
One chicken for you.
Mashallah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can share with him. You ordered it.
Oh, this one, go ahead. Chicken. Go ahead.
Feed the Warner first.
All right, thank
Yeah,
you.
go ahead. I know you're not gonna wait.
Oh, go ahead. I grabbed it. Go ahead.
You still want to hit the gym after?
Yeah, I'm done.
If we have time. Well, it's already 10. Nah. What do you mean, nah?
There's some push-ups, man.
Facts. We already hit the gym once. We can do push-ups, yeah. What have you been doing in the gym?
I focus on two things: push-ups and cardio. That's the only thing I focus on. It's about cardio. It's about the heart and being healthy. It's not necessarily just on the weight, obviously, but mainly the heart and being healthy. Push-ups is enough for you. As a man, you just need mostly the upper chest. And when you do the cardio, you get also the legs as well. So you get both.
I think that was
So that works for me. Yeah. That's what I do.
And you can do it anywhere.
It's okay.
Exactly.
I'm just a bit sick. That's why I don't want.
I just have a treadmill and that's it. You can just.
That's all I need.
That's not that
It's
deep.
over
I'll
now.
still drink it.
Sorry, I didn't.
We talked to
I
Shamsi
don't
when
mind.
we were in London last year, and Shamsi says he goes to the gym at 2 a.m. so that he doesn't see women.
Yeah, because
That's dedication right there.
Because in the UK, this idea of many women just going. Anyways, why they go?
I put on skimpy outfits just to get seen. They put up their tripod like this, like, oh, my God, they're looking.
I know a friend who tried.
We'll be alright.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares because
No.
and they complain about the men's behavior.
But they like it. They like complaining about
It's
it.
not Corona.
Yeah. So, is it free mixing to go to a mixed gym?
My family. I'm from America.
I would recommend not doing it. That's all.
Really?
Yeah, I would recommend that. Because you can pretend all you want, but your eyes are gonna go left and right.
But it makes me, I mean, if I'm being realistic, I actually work out harder when there's women there. I do. I don't know if that has that effect.
Super pathetic.
Pathetic.
To admit that is super pathetic.
It's just a natural effect, bro.
No, that means you don't have the drive on your own.
I have drive on my own, but
So why do you need that?
I don't need it, but sometimes you go harder. Yeah.
Why?
It's like extra inspiration.
Exactly. It's
I know.
muse.
You go hardest with the camera on you. That's when you work out
Me?
hard. Yeah. That's what I've noticed. I mean, you know yourself better than I
Oh,
do.
he's saying you fake it basically.
No, he's saying that the camera.
Like tip before.
What is this roast going on right now?
That's not, bro.
You know what I'm talking about? You see a baddie in the gym and you get like a couple more reps just out of nowhere?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, Muslim answer does it. He's never seen a woman before. But you guys
No,
know
I
what I'm
didn't
talking
work
about?
out in a mixed gym before.
Okay.
I don't need to. I have the drive for myself, so I'm doing it.
I'm not saying I don't have drive, but there's an extra rep that comes out there. So back me up here, bro.
Just
No
get
one knows
married,
it. No one. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, all right. you understand.
Just get married and get.
Bro, your wife is not going to inspire you to work out hard. I'm sorry. Your wife's going to nag at you and tell you to like clean up the dishes, bro. She's not going to be
This
like.
bad idea of marriage is the reason people don't get married. Not all marriages are like this, man. You're definitely around the wrong type of woman, for sure.
It's almost like you work out.
You should find him someone here.
It's like almost like you work out, and you know there's the reward at the end. You know what I mean?
You're so funny, bro.
Working hard in the gym for whores. No, I'm not working hard for whores, but just sometimes like.
Yes, hold him accountable.
Like, why do
guys,
I
yeah?
need to like
Just
explain
hold
this?
him
It's such a
accountable.
simple concept, like that everyone understands, but they're just pretending to not get it right now.
You will get the
Here's the best example.
You'll get the
chicken is
fruits
not that
anyways.
bad, huh?
Like when I met you and saw you guys are like, do you work out? You're working out, right?
Yeah.
He
You get
looks
the
like he's
fruits.
been working out, though.
Yeah, you get the fruits. The point I'm trying to make is that you get the fruits. The people will see you anyways. You will get the fruits in the end. You don't need to do it while you're doing it. People seeing you.
No, it's not why you're doing it, but okay. You ever see like when LeBron James puts up 40 points because some of the IG girls are sitting in the front row at the game? Like that's the same effect. Some like out of nowhere, people get like all this energy boost when they see the girls in the on the court side.
I get you. When I was a goalie in hockey.
Let's go finally. Yes.
Okay, actually, you know,
Haram, yes.
So, you know what's a good
Yes.
example?
Because back
No, but I think a good example is like, let's say like guys are lifting and suddenly they see like a bunch of like attractive women, so they want to put more weights on. Like, you know, it's like kind of peacocking. It's like how the animals do it too. Like an attractive.
It's a natural response.
Yeah.
When I was like a goalie in hockey, I would play so much better when the girls showed up.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
was a stud.
That's what I'm saying. That's why cheerleaders exist. That's why ring girls are boxing matches.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that.
I'm cooking right now. Let's go.
Didn't
Rebuttal.
cheerleaders initially come for the crowds?
It's true, bro.
Didn't cheerleaders initially come for crowds?
Yeah, okay, who are the cheerleaders smashing after the game? The people in the crowd or the basketball players?
No, he's not wrong that weak men get into
Muslim Reds are stronger than all the NBA. He's stronger than all the NFL and every single
You
UFC
were
fighter.
making fun a minute ago of the girls going to dressing to impress in the gym.
Yeah,
You're
no,
doing
no,
the same
but
thing.
I'm saying this
Reverse.
biology. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm saying this is just the truth.
I agree. But is it the best behavior for
No,
men?
I'm not saying it's the best behavior. I'm just saying this is a natural response.
You're saying it's best for this inspiration to come from the internal.
Yes,
not the external.
because
we agree on
Because when
that.
these motivations are not there, you're on your own, right? And you need that motivation.
It's like David Goggins halal right here. Yeah.
I mean, it's the whole point of being a Muslim and even fasting. Like, you're not supposed to take anything. You don't need food. You don't need water. All you need is God. Like, you don't need to
I like
be relying upon
I'm
coffee.
saying Bismillah before my reps. That's a good one.
Hey, the chicken's really good, bro. Try it.
So you know what you need for the fight with what's his name again?
Think about this.
Yeah, so you know what you need for that fight. You just need to bring few girls for sneakers.
No, I don't need that. I don't need
You
that.
just said you need it a minute ago. What?
No, when did I say need?
When did you say you gotta fight better?
Did I say the word need?
No, you said you fight better. Right?
No, I said fight. I said sometimes in the gym.
Perform better.
Sometimes
you wanna perform
sometimes
better?
in the gym. Sometimes you find
Now
some
he's,
energy.
now he's backing off.
How am I
right?
backing up? How am I backing up? Sometimes you see you go, oh,
We
you
want the
find more
best
energy.
performance, you know. So we're just be your friends. So we want the best performance.
No, no,
We've
no.
also debated it.
Such a
Fight. No, it's like-
When did I say need? Well, you did not necessarily say need.
Have you seen his impression?
his impression of food.
Of you?
I don't think he can do an impression of food. He can try it, but he can't.
I
I don't have some unique.
Unless I can't do an impression of you. No, it's not the need, it's the necessity. You don't need to go to the gym to...
Just repeating what I said.
You don't... Halas, you don't need to have
I
outside
would say
forces.
khalas. You say khalas.
Halas, weak men...
When do I say khalas?
Halas, you're a weak man. You don't need to... You need to go to the gym and see,
When do I say
see naked
this?
women.
When do I say this is what he's supposed to say?
2 out of 10. Okay.
You see? We have the audience here. He could tell you the performance.
Oh, so now
I
you,
don't say
now you need
khalas.
to... Now you need
Why
to...
are you saying khalas? I don't say khalas.
You say halas.
Not that much. You say every 2 sentences. 2 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Is this 1 out of 10?
No, there's 2 and 3. That's good. I'll take 2 and 3.
Hey,
Someone give him
mashallah,
0.
hey, you've been killing it with the live streams, bro.
Oh, alhamdulillah.
Mashallah, man. Keep it
I
up,
love the
man.
live streams. They're great. Why do you private them right after?
I cannot give the trading secrets on video. I'll tell you off stream.
Okay, yeah.
But they're very beneficial. A very beneficial method actually. A lot of people don't know that, but it helps a lot in different ways.
Okay.
It probably incentivizes people to catch it live rather than rewatching it.
So many things. That's one of them. There's just one of them. Because if you don't catch it, you're not gonna catch it. You will see the conversations, but
And
some
then
of
you
them
can
are not
post the
there.
clip after, yeah.
Yeah, there's other
And if
things as
something
well.
goes wrong, then you can. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Many things you can. When you start thinking now, you start getting
Yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah.
I don't even need to tell you. Yeah.
So, but, can you see the chat after you private it or no?
If I put it unlisted, and then go and watch the video on my screen. Then I'll see the live chat if I want. To see
Oh,
the
so
live
you
chat.
could see, okay.
If I want, I don't care about the chat. I never do that.
No, I know, but like, what if like mods are getting out of control? Sometimes when you're, you know, that's what I noticed for me.
I
like,
multitask when I'm
okay.
on the stream.
Oh, you could. Okay.
Sometimes I'm timing out when I'm talking in the conversation even.
Okay, cool.
Because the mods are not doing the best job. So I think you need to always keep an eye.
Oh, these are
Do
made
you ever
there.
feel like mods end up feeling like it's their channel, and they start like
Some mods they
behaving
get
out
this
of?
sense of authority. This is the thing. This is how human
That
beings
pisses
are.
me off,
Human
right?
beings sometimes become tyrants when they get a sense of authority. You know, oh, I can ban who I want. I can time out who I want. You start feeling a sense of authority, and then you you start abusing power. Right? So it does happen, and sometimes I remove mods for that reason.
Who are your mods?
I have no mods. That's why I don't have.
But
mods.
you need, because you get some people who say some crazy nonsense and
I know, but
yeah.
I
And you
feel,
don't want
I feel like I need to be able to talk to my mod. Like, how the hell do I talk
do
to
it
them?
then.
I know, but like,
I have a Discord, small Discord server.
Oh,
with them. Just
okay.
put them in and that's it. And just
yeah,
tell
the
them.
fact like I don't even know what to sound like. What if they're weird? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can give
I'll
you.
tell
I
you
can
what I
give you
do.
some guys.
Huh?
I can give you some mods if you want.
I'll tell you what I'm doing is I modded most of the people that are already modded on the other brothers' channels. So I know they're reliable because they're already on
Okay,
most of
they're
the other Dawah channels.
Dawah
So I just,
channels.
and they come to my channel, they watch. So I just modded many of them, and that's it.
Okay, that's a good way. Like,
And
they've been vetted.
I watch who's regular, how they speak, what they say. So I get a sense of different people.
But
and
it changes
their
once they get
mentality.
authority, though.
That's why you keep an eye on it.
Because what pisses me off is when they try to tell the mods what to do. When the regular people, oh mod, do this, mod, do that. Hey, whoa, calm the hell down.
Their job is not to do this or to do that anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, but like the people in the chat are trying to
Yes,
direct
yes,
the
yes.
mods.
Yes,
That pisses me off too. You feel me on that or no?
Yeah, I get it. I mean, you just have to filter them out and like tell them.
Get the right people, yeah.
How you're getting a lot of live viewers. I was because Ali Dawa started live streaming. I was showing your channel as an example about how to, because you go on the weekly schedule at the same time.
Not even every week, but I try to do it every week, yes. And not in the same time, even. But it's like the weekend in the evening, so people are kind of got an idea that I do that weekend in the evening.
I told them to sketch because you have specific topics for your live stream. You know,
I have that. No, actually, I have anyone who comes on, and this is the thing that we're prepared. Like ask about Islam, and then people can come ask me anything, bring any verse, bring any hadith, and that's what people do. And then I have a conversation with them. So this is the thing, we are prepared as Muslims. We have nothing to, you're not going to bring something like marvelous that's going to, I don't know what to say. You don't have that. Nobody has that. And like, this is the case for how many years now? How many years I've been streaming for years?
Oh, no, okay.
No, I mean, no. I've been streaming for many years.
4 years now, or 3?
Around that time, yeah. And you get people every week. You get different people. What are they doing? You have nothing. They always come with the same thing. There's no organization. That's the fact. It's only emotional, lame
That's a good question.
arguments.
Someone said, "What's the toughest question you've been asked?"
I really don't think any question I can say is the toughest question. There's nothing that I had that was like, okay, I'll tell you why. There is always two types of people, sincere and insincere. There's no third category. And the insincere person, it's not about the difficulty of the question they ask. They're coming with the mentality of not accepting whatever you're going to say. And the sincere person, he will take an answer from someone who's not so eloquent, but if it's a proper answer. So it's never about the difficulty of the question itself. I think it's always about the person who's asking the question. That's why some people just keep asking
If
the
they're
question.
hard-headed, then okay.
They'll pretend you didn't give an answer. They'll just keep repeating the question, and wasting your time. But there isn't any question that's like, that I don't know how to answer that. That's the
No,
question.
I agree too. I don't think they don't ask that hard questions. It's just that they like to be deceptive with their questions.
Yes.
Like they'll
Change the premise.
Yeah, they'll frame it as if what they're saying is true when you completely misunderstood it according to whatever you want to believe.
You had the debate about the age of marriage and this and that. For them, this is the smoking gun, And you saw how easy it is to tackle a topic.
Yeah, crush them on that debate.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out again for the question on that one.
That was a piece of cake, So, and this is their smoking gun. This is what 24/7 they're talking about. They have really nothing because this has the shock factor.
Actually, people close to this debate is like, since that happened, people write stuff in articles. I've had people close to me that online people say like, "Aren't you okay with child marriage?" And I'm like, "You didn't even watch the debate. I said that the age of marriage is adulthood."
We already said that child. It's all about understanding what child is.
Like I still have to explain the concept, but even when I go into that, I'm like, I'm ready for all the talking points. But it's frustrating hearing that,
It's the problem I told you. This why is this that they're smoking down? It's not that the argument is good. It's the emotional factor. Because people have been in the West have been kind of
SNEAKO.
Good. I'm okay. How are you? Things good? Yeah. So the people in this, like the biggest topic that is so super touchy is this age topic, right? So they don't want to listen to your facts, even if you tell them around most of the world today is like 15 and 16 or whatever, and you guys have a problem with that. They don't want to process information, And we're talking about today. It's about emotions for them. They think about it from an emotional perspective.
Emotional argument.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared. He just came out of nowhere. So he just came in. And
Tell them the owner is just on this side, watching our back.
And we got a mirror too.
I know Allah guides whom He wills, and I think personally that's one of the evidences of the Quran from my own experience, like feeling that it's incredible. But how does it work necessarily? It's like you have to be sincere, and then God softens your heart, and then guides you, or like
all you need is sincerity, and to seek God.
And that's it.
That's it. And then God, He puts opportunities in your way. He makes guidance easy for you. He opens your heart to acceptance of the truth, making sense in your mind, and all of that. All you need is just to open your heart and be open-minded and willing to accept the truth.
So sincerity is a part of free will. That's totally up to you.
Up to you. It's your decision to
But doesn't Allah seals your heart, right? If you're insincere.
Seals after you choose not to be guided by being arrogant, by refusing the truth, all of that. So Allah says when they went astray, Allah led their hearts go astray. So when they do it first, then consequence of that is Allah leads.
So like that's like someone, let's say, doing OnlyFans management. They're making millions of dollars from it. He'll make you more rich, make this world your heaven. So and give you a sense. A lot of these people sense of carelessness, right? When you look at someone and they're dead in their eyes, like you don't need to say anything, but you look at their eyes like there's no life there. Yeah.
It's like it's been sucked out. Their soul has been sucked out. So those people are like they went astray so much that their heart is sealed. So it's like that's it. I don't even want to mention this sheep, but there's this one woman, because you mentioned OnlyFans or whatever.
Astaghfirullah.
One woman that is the most popular in the UK or whatever. I'm not going to mention her name or whatever. We shouldn't mention her name, right? And she went viral in the last few days, last few months. I don't know if she's a rapper, I don't think she is. But she walked where I was doing da'wah around the table, and she looked at the stand, and I saw that dead look that I'm telling you in her eyes. It's like a zombie walking. Like there's no light.
There's a word for that, astaghfirullah. There's a saying. The
thousand cocks share.
I wasn't going to say.
You gotta end with that,
That's the term.
Alright, anyways. So it takes.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah,
they probably said it. Yeah, but anyways, don't mention the name. We don't want to give these people publicity.
They already have quite a bit of publicity.
Yeah, but we don't want to increase it.
Yeah, you're right. Did you give her dawah?
I don't talk to people like that usually. Unless they're willing to talk. But if she's just walking, I don't care.
Okay.
Why do you think Christians are so adamant about following Paul? So wouldn't Paul technically be a prophet by their logic because he met God in a dream?
I don't think most Christians know that about Paul.
They just think he met Jesus.
Yeah, and I don't think they know anything about Paul, to be honest with you.
But like once I don't,
he's not wrong. They're following Paul, but they don't know they're following Paul.
They don't know the story.
Yeah, so you're both right. So you're right that they're following Paul, and he's right that they don't know that they're following Paul. He's just following the church, and the church obviously traces back to the idea of Paul and all the teachings that he brought, changed the religion. Yeah, and then they don't know that.
It's just so fascinating because, like, before my revision, I realistically didn't do that much research into Christianity. Like, I didn't know what apostles and gospels and prophets. I didn't even know the differences and what these things meant. And then once I started watching your videos, Sheikh Uthman's, it was just like, it's so obvious.
It's like we're teaching Christianity, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Because the people are not reading the Christian. We're teaching the Bible in a way. Because they've not opened the Bible, so you have to teach them about the Bible. Because even this idea of apostle, it says that one of the people in the Bible was rejected to be an apostle because he didn't meet Jesus. So he's not with us from the beginning. That's what the disciples said. Paul was not there from the beginning. He never met Jesus in his life. He said, I saw a dream. So if today you say I was sleeping and I saw Jesus, he came to me and he said, you're an apostle, why shouldn't we take your word for it?
But then even that he saw Jesus in a dream and then he invented original sin and salvation through faith, not acts. Like,
well, yeah, I don't know if you can say he necessarily invented original sin. So you can play this game a little bit, you know, but he definitely changed the laws. He said you don't need the laws, you only need the crucifixion, you don't need to follow. This is the most important part that he changed in the religion. Because that was the difficult part. Difficult part is to follow the laws, which is like praying, all of these. This is the difficult part, right? So imagine I'll tell you, you don't need to do any of that. Just believe. Piece of cake, man.
Just believe, sure.
Just also
he
believe
opened
and
it
live
to
your life, do whatever you want. Yeah?
And he also opened it to non-Jews as well.
Exactly. He opened it as well to everyone. Whoever wants to do whatever they want to do, let them do it.
So who was the prophet at the time of Isa, peace be upon him, for humanity? Since Jesus came for
Yeah, but there was no prophets for humanity at that time. Yeah. Every nation had a specific prophet.
and we don't know them. They had it.
Yeah, that's why the narration, some scholars authenticate it, some scholars don't, but it's over 100,000 prophets basically. Obviously, the Quran is not going to mention 100,000 names and stories, right? It's going to be an infinite book that nobody's going to read, right? Allah mentions the wisdoms in certain stories of certain prophets that we benefit from, that we need. But there are a huge number of prophets. Allah says in the Quran, وَمَا, there is no nation إِلَّا خَلَى فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ, except that we send them a messenger. So there is no nation except that they have a messenger in the past. So this idea of a messenger for everyone was only after the Prophet. And that's why the Prophet had this approach. After the Arabian Peninsula became Muslim, he sent letters to the kings around the world because his mission was to deliver the message to all the world, right? And also God also knew that after Prophet Muhammad will be the age of communication. We'll have airplanes, cars, we'll have all of the technology, phones, so we'll be able to send the message anywhere to everyone. And also Islam always covers for this idea, if someone didn't hear the message, what would happen to them? Right? But Christians don't have an answer for this. They say you only get salvation through Jesus. What about the people who don't hear about Jesus? They don't have a specific verse, like the Quran is a specific verse. They only have opinions, interpretations. I'm not going to misrepresent the position. They bring some verses and they say God is merciful, stuff like this. But they don't have a clear verse where it says if you don't hear the message and believe in Jesus and etc., you can be saved through a different way. Because you have these scriptures about the only way being Jesus, etc., and all of that.
That was a good stream. I've learned lots of things from Muslim learning, bro. May Allah bless them. May Allah bless them all of. May Allah bless all of them.